purposes, English for academical purposes, TOEFL, IELTS, and TOEIC test preparation, curriculum development, and teacher training. Certified as educator of emotional intelligence by CONOCER, expert interpreter translator for the Supreme Court of Justice of Aguascalientes. Please.
Okay, thank you. We're officially on.
Yes.
So let's begin. As you can see, we're going to start with enhancing emotional intelligence for academic and workplace success. As we were told, oh, and now it's not working. Okay. No. Okay, well, they'll move when they'll move. Before we start, I'd like to start with a little bit of an icebreaker. Because I don't know all of you, I know some of you, not all. So, we're gonna play, we're gonna do something that is called 2, 1 true. We're going to start. Lower the phone. Thank you. Okay, so I would say, for example, my name is Diana. I like dancing. I'm an excellent chess player, and I love to eat tacos al pastor. Now, which of those 3 statements is true and which are lies?
Well, you're an excellent chess player.
Chess player,
That is true.
that is true. What else?
I don't always know.
You think it's true? Yeah?
No, tacos and stories, right?
It's a lie?
Yes.
Okay. What else?
No, I think the tacos al pastor is true.
It's true? Okay.
I think.
Okay. But Robert, what do you say?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe also like
No?
the part of the tacos al pastor is the food.
Is it true? No, I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
What I'm
sorry.
saying.
And I don't know how to play chess. My dad taught me when I was a kid. It didn't stick. It just, no, didn't work. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, you didn't guess. But now you know a little bit more about me, right?
Okay.
Okay, now your turn, Robert. Give us 2 lies and 1 true. Say, my name is Robert.
Hi, my name is Robert. I don't like to go to the gym. And I really love enchiladas.
So what do you say, guys?
Oh, the lie is enchiladas.
Yeah. I agree with
No.
Cesar.
Oh,
He likes to go to the gym and watch Netflix. And
Yeah,
I didn't knew
I
about
was
the
watching
enchiladas.
Netflix too.
Have you played enchiladas? I just hope you remember.
Yes.
All right, well, now we know a little bit more about Robert. Okay, you're next.
hi. I like the soccer.
What is your name again?
Cesar.
Cesar.
Caesar.
I like the soccer. I like
Lies and 1 truth.
Like the soccer, I like la campeonatada.
Oh,
I like. Chris?
I like to read. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think? Which one is alive?
the line? The.
Capitanada is alive. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he likes it.
No, the soccer. The soccer.
But he doesn't enjoy so much to read, so I was thinking about.
Yeah, it was like a trick statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, tricky.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, my turn. My name is Javier. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Javier.
Hello.
I used to be a
40.
basketball player.
Uh-huh.
The second one is that I live pretty near from CIDE.
Uh-huh.
And the third is that I like Chinese food a lot.
What do you think, Matt?
I think the line is CIDE part. He doesn't live near.
Oh, he lives far from CA.
Yes.
What do you think, ladies? Is that the lie?
What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now we
Yes,
know a
I-
little bit more about you. And what is your name?
Javier, my name is Javier.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, all right. So, you're next.
Hi, my name is Nieves. I am the oldest of three brothers. I born in Jalapa, Veracruz. I love dogs.
You love dogs? Okay, so what do you think?
I think the line is that you were learning a lot.
That's good. It's good.
I think the line is that you were born in.
Yeah.
No.
No?
That's the lie.
Oh my God. That's all.
Okay, well, thank you, Nieves. Now we know a little bit more about you. Okay, you're next.
Hi, my name is Mara. When I was younger, I took classes of ballet. When I was younger, I took classes swimming. When I was younger, I took classes of
The line is basketball.
Basketball.
What's the lie?
The line is
I took basketball.
That's a lie. Okay. You're next.
Well, hi, my name is Emilio. I'm from Mexico City. When I was a child, I practiced kickboxing. I like listening to music, especially the ballads and
Especially the one?
ballads.
Balance. Okay. Uh-huh.
I like to play soccer.
So what's the line?
The kickboxing one.
The kickboxing.
The lines.
No, no.
Oh my God.
Soccer?
No, I'm seeing very soccer.
Okay.
You like soccer, right?
Yes, I like soccer.
But playing
Play?
Excuse me?
You just like to watch and not play?
No, play and watch.
Okay, so that's like.
You like to watch the don't play?
The lie is I was born in Mexico City.
Yeah.
I'm from
The line is that he's not.
He used to trade.
Next.
Yeah.
Thank for the.
Yeah.
He's not. He's from Michoacán.
And he said, when I was younger,
I was from Michoacán.
oh, and then the kickboxing stuff.
Yes.
Oh, that was a trick.
Exactly.
But still, he was he told us a lie and now we know what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Who's next?
Hi, my name is Centro.
Hi, God.
The first is, when I was a child, I have a dog. The second is, I practice basketball. And the third is, I love cats.
The
Yeah, basketball is like a deer. Yeah, the second one, deer. It's, oh my God.
The second and third is a lie. Oh my, yeah. Good. Well, now we know a little bit more about each other, right? So let's get into it. Today we'll be talking about emotional intelligence, or EI. It's also represented as EQ. And our main objective will be that you acquire awareness and management skills with the help of breathing and writing techniques. All of these, so you can improve your performance at work, in the long run, and in school for now. Okay? We will discuss emotional intelligence, emotional education. Are you against or pro? Self-awareness, how do we act or react when we are before uncomfortable situations? Was this a little bit uncomfortable for you? Yeah, you don't know everybody, you need to talk before other people, right? Yeah, okay, so what do you hope to learn? I know some of you are here because you have to. But maybe others came because you were curious about the titles of the sessions that we have. So since you're here, what do you hope to learn?
To improve our emotions in order to control them in awkward situations.
Okay, yes, there's one thing. Emotions happen, we don't control them, we manage them. We manage them. So that's interesting. Anybody else?
To not let emotions control reactions.
Okay, let's say don't let emotions guide your actions or avoid to take action based on your reaction. That's the consequence of emotions, right? What would you like to take away from this session?
Tools to manage emotions.
Good reader, yes, yes, all right. So this is our learning agreements. From me, a facilitator. I will listen carefully and answer your questions. I'll present the topic in a clear and simple manner. I'll be punctual from the beginning and end of the session. Hopefully we will not have another hiccup like we did before with technology. I'll provide you with necessary information to achieve the objective of the session and to express and provide examples of techniques to enhance your emotions. That's what I'm committing to do. And what I would like for you to do is, if you agree, hopefully you'll say yes, respecting each other's turns or time when you're speaking, listen attentively, participate without judging. Forget about your cell phone while you're here. Be present with body, mind, and emotion. You agree with that?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So, to start, as a starting point, we need to kind of take the temperature. We have a self-assessment page. You want to pass it to us? Some to the other side. And the idea of having this self-assessment is just for us to know where do we start from. Okay? What's our starting point? Do all of you have a page?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So, you don't need to put your names on it unless you want to share. But let's start with the first question. You're going to check if you agree, if you strongly agree with the statement or the question, if you disagree or you strongly disagree. The first one, I'll be more effective personally and professionally if I found ways to better manage stress. The next one, I'm aware of what might trigger my emotions or reactions. Number three, it's unreasonable to focus on others' emotional reactions when I'm under high demand. Then I can accurately describe the specific emotions I'm feeling at any given moment. Generally, it's best to avoid negative emotions and move forward. Do you agree? Do you strongly agree, disagree, or strongly disagree? Let's see. Have you ever heard about emotional intelligence before coming here? Yes, you have? Okay, what do you know or imagine when we talk about the impact of emotional intelligence on academic and professional success?
Being able to manage your emotions in order to not fail in your academic professional goals.
Fail, okay, that's what you imagine, or you know. How about you?
I think is called students. How do you say manejan?
Handle, manage.
Manage the emotions in the moment. I think.
You think that's what it is? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. What is emotional intelligence? We have two researchers, John Mayer and Peter Salovitz, and their definition is the most accepted and known in the scientific community. And of course, I'm citing because you have your critical thinking hats and you're taking notes and you're wondering, how do you know, right? Where do you get that information? So there it is. They consider emotional intelligence, or EI, as a way to process emotional information, in quotations, the ability to perceive accurately, appraise, and express emotion. Not that it says accurately. The ability to access and or generate feelings when they facilitate thought. Remember somebody talked about decision-making just now? The ability to understand emotion and emotional knowledge, and the ability to regulate emotions to promote emotional and intellectual growth. So do you think this means that as we grow and mature, our emotional intelligence also changes?
Not necessarily.
Should be, not necessarily. Okay, let's put a pin on that and then we'll come back to it. We have 4 pillars of emotional intelligence, and is self-awareness and self-management. That's for ourselves. And for others, social awareness and relationship management. Now, what is that? Self-awareness is important. If you've been in one of my classes, you know I'm always saying, you need to know yourself. You need to know yourself, because I can see part of yourself when I'm reading when you're writing, when I pay attention to what you say and how you say it, right? When it comes to self-management, achievement, orientation, and positive outlook are part of it. And then emotional self-control and adaptability are as well. When it comes to others, social awareness, empathy, and organizational awareness, all this is from the point of view of a company, of a leader, of someone who deals with people. Empathy is very important. Relationship management, coach and mentor, conflict management, influence, inspirational leadership, and teamwork. You saw how we the three teachers that were here are working together. I had a hiccup with the technology, and without me asking, my partners went and found someone to help me, and they are helping me, right? We work as a team. When it comes to leadership, I like to share a personal episode. On Tuesday night, late at night, I received a message and I was told that a friend of mine had passed away. We met in junior high, we were 14 years old when we met. We were not always in each other's lives as when we were 14 years old, but we were always present. I attended her wedding. She knew about my wedding, not in Mexico, but she saw me when I had my first child, and then when I was going to have my second child, and so on and so forth. But she passed away. That was Tuesday. Wednesday morning, I was upset. But I'm very much aware of what triggers my emotions, and I'm aware of how to manage my social skills. So I had to make a business call to the head of the department where I work, and I sent a message asking, is it okay to call you? The answer came right away with a yes. So I called. And I said, the conversation went kind of like this. I called, the other party said hello. I said, hi, how are you? I'm fine. How about yourself? I'm okay. I said, listen, I have some questions about and started talking business. I said, I apologize because I know together, I'm a little upset and I have these questions, maybe I shouldn't have them, but this is what's going on with me. I have the opportunity to share this with my leader because I know my leader is a person who's open with empathy and support. We've been working together for years now. And the first thing that I heard after that was, I said about my friend, and the first thing I heard was like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. And that put me back in my center. And I was like, thank you. The next thing I heard was, there's really no words. There's really nothing I can say. Of course, my leader doesn't know about me meeting my friend when we were teenagers, and but offer support. We continue with our business conversation. And at the end, again, the support was there. I'm here. If you need anything, let me know. And if you have a question again, you let me know. That shows a high level of emotional intelligence on the part of the leader. And for me, as the person who works with this leading head, motivates me to continue working together. So you see the effects of empathy in a workplace. Now, my question is, will it be the same if you show empathy with your peers at school, with your friends outside school, with your family members? It's possible that it works, right? You'll try it. My stand is yes, but I invite you to try it, to practice empathy. Okay, so we have all of this information about self-awareness. There's more definitions. Oh, I apologize. There were mosquitoes earlier and they had a taste with my arms. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is having clear understanding of your strengths, limitations, emotions, beliefs, and motivations. With the examples that I gave you, you saw some of mine, right? I'm motivated. And that's my self-awareness. I know about myself. Self-regulation. If I had told this person, oh, my friend passed away. And the answer would be, well, it happens to all of us. What can I do for you? I would be like, oh, really? Right? Right? Yeah, so self-revelation. He was not putting himself in my place, but he understood with empathy what was going on with me. And so we were able to have a conversation. That's empathy. Then again, motivation. Motivation refers to your ability to inspire both yourself and others to action. Social skills are all about how you perceive emotions and interact and communicate with others. Do you agree with this that I'm telling you? Yes? Are you taking notes? You are, right? You are. Yes. Okay. All right. Now, what is emotional intelligence? And then again, to be coherent with what we're always telling you, if you give a statement, you need to back it up, right? You're citing, you tell me where you got that information from. So there it is, intelligence or AI. Research has shown it is associated with academic achievement. And there it is, who said that? Education, a decreased likelihood of aggressive behavior, and positively relating to others. It is used as a human resource management tool in politics, including the effect of emotion in decision making that you mentioned, and family dynamics. For some of us who have siblings, brothers or sisters, only siblings, this is a really good tool to have. This is really good to manage your emotions, right? When somebody eats the last piece of cake, no, you regulate, you're aware of it, right? You regulate. Okay, so with all of this information, the impact of emotional intelligence on academic and professional success is clear. It's me, and I believe that's why I presented to you. Emotional, it is important to clarify emotional versus emotional intelligence. When we talk about emotional, that describes a person having and experiencing strong feelings. Like when I learned about my friend passing away, I did cry. Oh, yes. I was emotional. So when we talk about emotional intelligence, again, we talk about emotional awareness, empathy, the ability to harness emotions and apply them to tasks such as thinking and problem solving, even though it's emotional, and the ability to manage emotions, which includes regulating your own emotions and cheering up or calming down other people. Cheering up or calming down other people. So you're not managing their emotions, you're managing yourself and your action or reaction before the emotions of others. Now, also, how does body language represent our emotions? Who can tell me what is the emotion that this person is having? What is he feeling? Is it jealousy, panic, arrogant, or hateful? Panic? What do you say?
Everything.
Everything. His imagination, you see his imagination, he came up with a whole story and he knows that he's feeling everything.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. How about you? Hateful? Hateful. Arrogant. Mary, you don't know? No? No? What? Panic. Yes, he's panicked. He's panicked. Right? Like, yes. So as you can see, body language is very important. It's the silent voice of emotion. How about these? Facial expressions are a direct window into our emotions. A smiling, frowning, raising eyebrows. Each expression communicates a unique notice of what we are experiencing. Can you imagine having a conversation with somebody and then this person goes, will you be able to continue that conversation without wondering what is going on? Perhaps not, right? So that's also part of emotional intelligence. How are you going to manage that? Let's summarize what we know so far. Who can tell me so far what we've been talking about? It's okay if you read and you tell.
Empathy, when talking to others,
Empathy. Mhm.
with others' emotions.
Hmm.
With others' emotions.
Uh-huh.
To process emotional information.
To process emotion and information. Uh-huh. Okay. Self-regulation, yes.
Awareness
Awareness of what?
of how you feel and how is the other person feeling.
Of self-awareness and social awareness. Thank you very much. Yes. Uh-huh. What else? Have we mentioned how is this going to be part of our success in school or work?
Yeah.
Yes.
The start is that. Make the relation.
Yes, yes, we've been talking about that. So we have the 4 pillars of emotional intelligence again, which are awareness, self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. And all of that has to do with language, behavior, patterns, and performance. There. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna throw an eraser, not at you. But this is how we're going to be asking questions. I'm gonna throw it and the person who gets it first is gonna say 1, that person is gonna throw it to somebody else, that person is going to say 2, then again to somebody else, 3, 4, 5. When we get to 5, you get to answer a question, okay? Are you ready?
No.
No, okay, that's a very honest answer. So here we go.
Intelligent, emotional.
Yeah, but you're 1.
1.
2. 3, 4, 5. Okay, Mara. Okay, you're the chosen one. You're the chosen one. So, what can you tell me so far
About what?
about what we've been talking about?
I was thinking that the heart of all the discussion for me is self awareness. Because if you don't know yourself, you won't be able to recognize how you feel, but also you won't be able to know how to heal your feelings, how to work out those emotions. And that's when when people tend to have ideas, how to hurt ourselves, because we don't know how to react or how to manage what we are feeling.
Yes, yes, and Mara said something really important, how to heal yourself, right? How to heal yourself. Now, how are social emotional skills developed? To be able to work things out, as Mara was saying. By working the emotional self-awareness, which she said, emotional regulation, self-esteem, empathy, assertiveness, and conflict resolution. We have a breathing technique. The first one, technique 4, 7, 8. First, inhale and count to 4. Ready? I'm gonna count to 4, you inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath for 7 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhalinate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's it. That's something that you can practice, right? That's a long, deep. Yes. Another diaphragmatic breathing. Place one hand on your stomach and the other one in your diaphragm, like this. Inhale, make sure that you feel it in your stomach. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out. You're touching your heart, you're feeling your heart, and you're breathing. And the last one, count to 5 while inhaling and then exhale. For quick things, that's my favorite one. Something happens, you're upset, you're angry, you go. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes we cannot just go like that. So if you mark, for example, with your thumb, something happens and you go. It's very discreet. It's very discreet. And it still gives you an opportunity to do your exercise and be aware of yourself and what you're feeling. Not control it, but manage it. Okay? All right. I have an exercise to practice self-awareness. And I have it here. This is what you'll see. You're going to write something down. Thank you. And this is, as we've been talking about, to know each other, for us to know ourselves. It's an episode, an emotional episode for Anna, and then another one for Miguel. Go ahead and read what it says and fill in phase number 4 and then phase number 5. This is an individual work, and then we'll share. Okay? I'll give you, 3 minutes? Do you need a pen? Do you need a pen? No. Finish.
Is this about how they should react or how they really react?
What comes out? What comes out? You're the author. You're the writer. Remember the 3 little pigs?
Yes.
How you
The Wall Street.
need a couple more minutes? Yes, no? Are you done? Yes. Okay, let's start with you, Roberto.
With the first one,
Yes.
should I describe you what I did in the phase 4
How about if you tell me phase 3 and then phase 4?
in Spanish?
Yes.
Okay. En la fase 3, experiencia. Siente el enojo. ¿Qué le pasa? Lo odio, solo está jugando conmigo. En la fase 4, la conducta. Como que estaban Marcos y no sé qué más, Valentín. Llega esta chava y le grita: ¿qué te pasa? ¿Estás loco? Y el Marcos le dice: no es lo que parece. Ya después del episodio, pues, siente vergüenza y arrepentimiento. Ahora sí me pasó de reacciones.
Uh-huh. Anybody else? Lara, let's hear you. Uh-huh.
Pues en realidad yo invoqué a Ana siendo un lugar abierto pensando y descubrí que después eso no salió a reflexionar y ver que eso sentía. Y en la fase 5 tal vez se siente arrepentida por no haber pedido algún consejo o ayuda a delegar.
¿Nieves?
En la fase 4 pues también puse como reflexión y pensar en las cuales se había hecho así. Y en una de esas ni siquiera sabía el contexto porque se estaba así.
See, they are stopping and thinking, and Roberto's like,
What?
yeah, exactly, right? I want an explanation. Okay, you.
Bueno, yo puse esta chava, Ana, llega y golpea a Marcos, ¿no? Porque dice: ¿cómo puedes andar con otra, no? Algo así. Yo me fui directo a la violencia. Ya después, ya entra el razonamiento. Entra la parte del pensar.
Yes. Yeah, I did this another time. One of the girls was like, "Oh, I went and pound." Feels like that. Yes. See, this is an exercise for self-awareness. Anybody else would like to share? Javi? No, you?
Yo puse a Ana que estaba maldiciendo a Marcos. Y Marcos estaba tratando de explicarle, pero no podía terminar la idea de que era porque había perdido a un familiar, su compañero.
Oh, well, you gave me some context, right? Yes, of course. Okay, and then for the next one, just what is at the end? Miguel's episode. Who wants to tell me? Javi?
Ay, digo, yo puse que salió y entonces él pensó que debió tomarse un break para respirar y que este examen no es.
Exactly, yes. Well, keep this page, because if you want to practice again, this will help you do so, okay? All right, thank you. Oh, I have here some questions. What difficulties did you face in carrying out the activity? Was there something stopping you from writing?
No.
No, I went straight to violence, right? Yes, I let it out. Like Mara was saying, yes, so we can heal, right? But first I let it out. Okay.
Yes.
What benefits did you obtain from carrying out the activity?
Now the faces of emotions.
Yes. Now they're there, right? They happen. They're there. So phases of emotional episode, before the episode, the trigger, what happens? Can you identify what made you react emotionally? For example, the emotion, it is the emotion itself, the physical and psychological changes that occur. How do you feel what were you thinking? Right? Behavior, and what did you do or what did you say? All of these we're considering. After the episode, and what were the consequences of your behavior for you and for others? How do you feel? Now, after learning all the previous information, I would like to ask some questions. Emotional intelligence, are you against or pro? Pro? Everybody's pro also, we cannot have a debate because everybody's agreeing. All right, that's fair enough. Emotional intelligence is the ability to perceive accurately, appraise and express emotion. Ability to access and or generate feelings when they facilitate thought. This is a summary of what we've been talking about. You like to write this down, it's good for you. The ability to understand emotion and emotional knowledge. And the ability to regulate emotions to promote emotional and intellectual growth. Right? We feel, we think. No, we think, we feel. No, we feel, we think. Right? Okay, the 4 pillars of emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-regulation, social awareness, and relationship awareness. All right. How will you use, so what is the emotional intelligence for? Academic achievement, education, decreased likelihood of aggressive behavior, positively relating to other humans, etc., etc. Body language and facial expressions are also part of what influence or what give us clues of our emotions or the emotions of others, right? For this presentation, what aspects of the presentation did you find relevant?
Importance of the awareness, self-awareness.
Okay, importance of self-awareness. What elements of the presentation can you apply in your life?
Before
Before you act, yes. Were all the doubts generated in the workshop resolved? Do you have any questions? No? Okay. Do you consider that the information presented was sufficient to be applied personally and professionally? Yes, yes, okay. Do you consider that the objectives originally planned were met?
Yes.
Yes, okay. To what extent were these objectives achieved? And I would like you to rate from 5 to 10. Okay, you don't need to tell me, just write it down on a piece of paper, please. And the final recommendations for these before I close off is to recognize your emotions, differentiate and analyze emotions. Differentiate and analyze. Sometimes it's, am I feeling jealous or hateful or what is this? What is this? Right? Accept and appreciate emotions. One of the questions in the self-assessment was the best thing to do is to avoid negative emotions and just move on. Do you think that that helps?
No. There's no such thing as negative emotions.
You think?
I think.
Yes, emotions need to be experienced. Right.
Not that, like, how do you say that?
Repressed.
Repressed.
But Mara made a point. She said it's important to have self-awareness and to identify emotions so we can heal.
Yeah.
So we can heal.
You
That's very
cannot kill if
important.
you don't feel.
Exactly. Yes. Oh my gosh. Reflect on your own emotions and their origins. Manage your emotions. Manage their emotions in the face of emotions of others. Now, does emotional intelligence exist? Yes or no?
Yes.
False or truth?
True.
Truth. Okay. Emotional intelligence does not change as we change.
False.
False. Social emotional skills can be managed.
True.
True. Intelligence as such and emotional intelligence are the same.
No. False.
False. Emotional intelligence does not influence people's success at work.
False.
False. All right. Did you accomplish the main objectives that we set at the end?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much. Congratulations. You went through these, you took your notes, you have awareness now of emotions and their importance, and you have a couple of techniques, right?
Yes.
I have one more paper for you. And these are prompts. These are for you to keep. You don't need to keep this. You don't need to give them to you, these are just prompts. So you have, oops. A starting point when you need to reflect for self-awareness.
Thank you.
Okay, another way that you can develop your managing skills for intelligence, for emotional intelligence, is journaling. If you keep a journal, then you can go back and read and see how you were. Yesterday, a month ago, a year ago, 10 years ago. Okay? All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.